Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 12 and verse 2. It says, ye know that you were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led. Shalom. This is Brother Bardanya back at you again. You know. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. And the salutations to the elect Akim that pushes the truth in the four corners and the highways and byways. All honors is due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Right, this is again I'm bringing back the same 1 Corinthians. You know, because our people are dumb skulls. You know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi called us Gentiles because, you know, we went up these other nation gods, right? And these things and the philosophies, you know, that led the force upon us. This is 1 Corinthians 12 and 2. So ye know that you were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led. Right? Our people were led into captivity and were forced to to serve these other nations' gods. Right? And this is why I bring this priest's purpose, because, you know, they get this witchcraft holiday, Christmas coming up. Right? So I just want to bring a few precepts on that. You know, to like curse out Christmas. Or whatever they call it, Hanukkah or no, Christmas. Right? So this is Jeremiah 10 and verse 1. It says, hear ye the words which the Lord God, which Yahweh speaketh unto the house of Israel. No other nation. He's speaking to the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians of today, right? Thus said Yahweh, learn not the ways of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. Right? They look at the moon, they look at the stars, the way things move, and they gaze and they ask, it's like, oh, this God. You know, they could take anything and make it into a God, like real quick. Right? So Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi said, don't bother with them symbols, as they call it these things whereby they tell your month and these and you know, all the bullshit. Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi said not to learn those ways. And don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven, the blood moon, the new moon, all these things, you know. Verse 3. So for the customs, what's a custom? Right, a custom is a yearly something that you always do. Right? So for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree. Right, and it's vanity. This custom right now is vanity. Right? It's in profitable to your spirit. Right? So for the customs of the people are vain. Right? So for one cutteth a tree out of the forest. Now, which custom or which time in the year, right, is one time? Which time in the year you see people cutting trees out of the forest? Right? Here we go one more. If anybody could say, hey, I could cut tree any day. That's what we see what's going on here now, right? Maybe more specific. So for the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of a workman with an axe. They said they deck it with silver and with gold. Right? Well, in Satalinus and Krampus time now. But this is the real reason why this shit is about. This is nothing to do with Yahawashi and Mashiach, or who we were ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Right? Which in he says we both here, but I don't want to get into all that now. Right? So Yahawashi and Mashiach, this is nothing to do with him. It's since in the time of Jeremiah. Right? So for they deck it with silver and with gold. Now back then they used real silver and real gold and these things. Right? But now what they use? These people in that rich for use real silver and real gold and no tree. And what they do is now is gold streamer, silver streamer, gold balls and these different color balls and these things. As time go by, it upgrade to different color, right? The main point is that you're decking it with stuff, right? On them same bars and them on them things that they're putting on them on the trees, representing the same is Saturnus head or Krampus head, yeah? And I think it's Nimrod head, if I'm mistaken, right? These will represent, and the whole tree in itself represent an obelisk, which goes back to these Egyptian gods, you know, and these with the rods outside, the dicks outside. This is what they're representing. So all these things is demonic and idol worship, you know. So they deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails that it move not. With nails and with hammers that it move not. So, hey, when they cut this tree, they deck it with silver and with gold, and they put like an X at the bottom, so that it could stay upright. Right? And look what it said. It said, they are upright as palm trees, but speak not. They must needs to be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also it is it in them to do good. Right? So this is like a statue. This is the Eve. This is like just like them faking these Hindu gods. Right? This clay and mud, nothing, and concrete. Right? So it's just like you worshiping Christmas now. You worshiping this tree as an idol. You understand? This tree is their idol. If you can receive it, because if you could create, you could make some, you could cut a tree and take it up and bow your head on it to put your presents and these things. You offering up offerings onto this thing, right? So yeah, this is just like them same Hindu gods now. This is for Jeremiah 10 and 21. So for the pastors are become brutish, and have not sought Yahweh, therefore they shall not prosper, and all their flocks shall be scattered. So all you pastors who teaching your people that, hey, this is to celebrate Yahawashi and Mashiach birthday, this folly, and you're scattering your people. Okay, so if you're gathering, you're scattering, right? If you're bringing together your sheep, you fold, then you're scattering, and you most like gonna fuck y'all up for that. You understand? This Christmas got to be rolled out, and it ain't nothing to do with our Lord and Savior Yahawashi and Mashiach, right? Nothing. This is a Revelation. Revelation 18 and verse 4. It says, and I heard another voice from the heaven saying, come out of her, my people. He said, come out of her, my people. No, wherever he said ye were Gentiles carried away onto these dumb idols, unto where you were led, to tell you, come out of her. Stop being Gentiles, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives. You need to stop being Gentiles now. Right? And stop worshipping these idols. You understand me? You get every so-called black men doing Pagwa, doing Diwali, lighting up Diya, just because of the woman and these things. Right? Some being Muslim, we worshipping the carved stone and these kind of things. So it's saying, but this is mainly for the point of Christmas now. It's saying, come out of her, my people. Who's the people? The Israelites. Right? We choose to be special people above all nations of the earth. Right? Which is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives. And just get a precept quick for you. Deuteronomy, let me bounce back here. In Deuteronomy 7 and 6, it says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Right? It said the Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. Right? So you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives are special people unto Yahawashi above all these other nations. But well, we want to follow these other nations. You understand? We want to be like these other nations. Why? These other nations ain't rich. They ain't rich. We get the blessings and the power. We can get all the power and the glory of Yahawashi. We can get the salvation. Why y'all want to be like these people? Why? I know once in everybody's life, we did celebrate this thing called Christmas. You know, even in the truth right now, we all once did. We all did. But hey, it's time for come out the door. You understand? Not for the men in the truth. I mean, we done out the door. We done come out to the darkness. You understand? It's like we're not Gentiles anymore, so to speak. Right? So for you Gentiles out there, 1/3 of you, the elect, just come out to these ways. Come out to Christianity, come out to the Christmas, come out to all these idol worshipping holidays. Right? So I heard of another voice. I heard of another voice from the heavens saying, come out of her, come out of Babylon, come out of the philosophies, come out of the indoctrination. The Chronic said, the evilest indoctrination that is placed upon our people when you ain't even know yourself. Right? That ye be not partakers of her sins. Who sins? Babylon sins. The so-called white man sins. Right? You don't want to be judged with this world. You don't want to be judged with this world. You need to separate yourself, because like it said, we are a holy people, and the holy means to be separate. We don't want to be taken up with or engulfed in this fire, this destruction which is about to come. You understand? Martial law and these things, just all destructions. We don't want to be taken up in partakers of that. You understand? Good. Of our sins, and that ye receive not of our plagues. Yeah, these plagues, martial law, famine, all these things. We don't want to be taken up with those stuff. So you Gentiles, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives, just come out of them philosophies. Stop celebrating Christmas. It ain't profitable. You are teaching your children lies. That's why it say our parents our forefathers have inherited lies. We inherit this freaking lie and teaching it on to our poor little children now, boy. And fucking with the mind, giving them a white Jesus and all these things, right? And you never see one birthday to be celebrated either. So this is since in Jeremiah time, and they don't prophesy that these bitches that you're gonna actually be celebrating this thing, right? Because everything is written for our learning from aforetime, from way before. You understand? So this is not no plaything. Y'all come out to the Christianity, come out to the doctrine, just come back to the last statutes and commandments of Yahawashi. This is your main focus right now. This is this message to the elect and 1/3 of all people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives. Good. So with that, I want to say shalom once again. Call Halayim La Yahawashi Yahawashi Brakatah Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the elect Akim that pushes this truth in the four corners in the highways and byways. All honors is due to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Shalom.